Hey, you guys! I am back with another video, and today's topic, we are talking about one of my favorite topics on this channel, smelling good all day long. I'm going to be sharing with you some tips on how to shave properly and how to really thoroughly clean your body in 2021. I did one of these back, I think, in 2020, but I'm going to do an updated version. So if that is something that interests you, stick around. Oh, excuse me. Stick around and keep on watching. All right, so we're talking about how to smell good. So I didn't get the products out of my bathroom because a lot of it's still wet, but I'm going to place some pictures here. But the first thing you want to do in order to smell good all day, you got to start with a fresh base. And when I say fresh base, I'm talking about your body has to be clean. So what I do is I take a regular washcloth and I take a bar soap, preferably Dove, because y'all know I'm a Dove's girl. And I wash my entire body. And mind you, I have two bath washcloths. I have one for my body and my vagina, and I have one for my behind, because you don't mix those two together. And so what I do is in the morning after I've washed my face, washed my ears and all of that, I get in the shower and I take my washcloth and I take my bar soap and I wash my body thoroughly, arms, armpits, you know, everything about 2 to 3 times. And if it's like the summertime, which we know, you know, it's still kind of in the wintertime. What's this on me? It's still kind of the winter times now. So I wash my body 2 to 3 times. While I'm washing my body, I take my Irish Spring. Y'all know my faithful, old faithful. I take my Irish Spring body wash and I douse that back there in my cracks, behind crevices, all that back there. And I allow that to soak. And I take my bar soap again and wash my body one more time. Wash all in between your toes, my toes, behind my knees, you know, my back. Please don't forget your back. Take you a back scrub, and I'm gonna put pictures of this stuff on the screen so that you can see it, but get a back scrubber and wash your back thoroughly, because I'm telling you guys, you be sitting up there thinking that's a stain or something on your back and it be a bunch of dirt caked up. Y'all know I've shared this before. In college, I used to have a big stain in the middle of my back, and come to find out it wasn't no stain. It was just a stain of dirt because I wasn't properly washing my body right. So make sure you're washing every part, your neck, because I'm telling you, if you got hair and you're putting a lot of oil and gels and stuff, that stuff can cape up on your neck, behind your ears, and it gets really musty. It gets really stinky. All right, so after you've washed your body thoroughly, remember I said while you're washing your body thoroughly, you got your good old faithful, I went and got it for you guys. You got your good old faithful Irish Spring body wash soaking back there in your back area. And then what you're going to do, since it's been soaking, since you done washed your body 2 to 3 times already, you're going to take a washcloth and you're going to scrub back there in that back. Don't be too harsh because it's sensitive back there as well, but take you a washcloth that you use for your backside and wash it properly. And so after you've done that, you rinsed off, like I said, make sure you're using something like this, like a back scrub, to make sure you're scrubbing your back. And here's what I do every day, to make sure I get all the gunk and stuff out from under my armpits. Because, you know, the longer you wear deodorant, sometimes it just capes up under there. And if you're not washing it properly, it sets up musk. So I take this in whatever soap I'm using and I scrub up under my armpits really well to make sure my base is clean. And then on those days that I exfoliate, because you need to be exfoliating 2 to 3 times to get that dead skin off. I've been using this lately, and it's the Boss Babe. If you watch one of my haul videos, you saw I talked about this. I got this from TJ Maxx and it was $6. Boss Babe, and it's halfway gone, and I think I just got it like last week. Yeah, I've been using it, you guys, but it looks just like this, and it's weird when it first goes on. It'd be like soft, but then it'll start to grit up, so it's kind of weird, but it works really, really good. I exfoliate right before I shower. Right before I get ready to shave. And so how you properly shave, I like to always use the blades that are either 3 or higher blades. And these right now, what I'm using is the Big Soleil. and they have 3 blades. And this, I just take my razor and I shave, because my hair kind of grows downward, so I go up and down and I go across to make sure I'm getting the hair out, because I'm telling you, you don't want no ingrown hairs and all that kind of stuff. And then, like I said, I'm shaving my, I'm exfoliating my whole body, my legs, my feet, my knees, my elbows, all of that, so you can have a clean base for when you get ready to shave. And so lately, since I haven't been able to get my shaving gel from Tree Hut, because every time I go in Ulta or whatever, they be out, I've been using this St. Ives Oatmeal and Shea Butter Soothing Body Wash. And like I said, I got this big thing from Target for like $2 and something. The little one like this that I had was $4 and something at Walgreens. So this works really well. And I love anything with oatmeal in it anyway. So I use this and I shave my body under my arms, and even use this on my face when I do my facial hair removal process. And so you want to make sure whatever you're doing, you exfoliate 2 to 3 times a week, and then exfoliate before you shave, because it'll help you to get a good shave. It kind of opens up your pores a little bit. And then once you get through doing that, you rinse off. And now comes the fun part. Because see, once you have a clean body, then you can start mixing your smell goods and all that stuff together, because you got a clean body. See, if your body is not clean, you can put all the smell goods on there you want, but it's not going to mask that funk. It's going to make it worse. And I always tell people, don't be afraid, you guys, to do the sniff test. That sniff test will save you. When you sit your little happy self on the toilet and you smelling the whiff, guess where it's coming from? It's coming from your downstairs area, because you and your nose is closer to you. It won't steer you wrong. So if you feel and you smell and you do the smell test and you sniffing something and it ain't all that fresh, that is why I always tell you guys, and I don't have it here, I always tell you, keep you some baby wipes, Pamper Swaddlers, baby wipes, unscented, or the feminine wipes unscented. Something. And what I've been using lately, and I just used my last one yesterday, is the honey pot. The sensitive little wipes. I love those. They smell good. And so just freshen up and keep you a little spray bottle. That's something that I started to do lately, is keep a spray bottle in my purse. And when I go to the bathroom, whether it's in public or at home, I spray myself down there, because when you pee, that pee be splashing down there. And then you be wondering why you smelling like pee down there. I mean, girl, you know, women, we have to do the most. And I don't care at this age. I will do the most. If that's going to keep me fresh, I'll do the most. So I spray, you know, down there and take the baby wipe and freshen up. And then too, when you're in the bathroom, always keep you some body mist or something in your purse to spray, or some room spray, because you don't want nobody coming in behind you and you got a stitch. You don't want that. So as a lady, you know, we carry ourselves as ladies on this channel. We want to be smelling our best at all times. And so once you do that, I always end it with a body wash. So I wash my body one more time, and I use my exfoliating gloves, and I wash my body. Right now, this is what I'm using in the shower. And I do this about 2 times before I get out the shower, because it leaves your body super, super soft, you guys. So I use that. Or if you are using Bath and Body Works, which this is what I'm going to talk about next. This is strawberry pound cake. I bought the candle, and the candle smells so good. So I was like, you know what? Let me try a sample size or a travel size of this. So this morning, when I got through doing my body wash, and I got out the shower, y'all know I told you about layering. If you missed that video, go back and watch the video that says how to layer your scents. But I took this and my good old faithful, my coconut oil. You see it's almost gone, don't you? And I just had this, I probably had this about a good 2.5 weeks. Yeah, and it's about gone, because I use it faithfully. So I took this and I mixed it with this. And when I tell y'all, can y'all see that? My skin is so soft and I smell so good. And I'm telling you, I mix these two together because for some reason, Bath and Body Works lotion, they don't last long. So I always mix them with this. And while my body was a little damp, I sprayed the matching body mist. I sprayed it all over. I ain't missed nothing. I sprayed it all over. And then I mixed these two together, and then I sprayed some in here and mixed this concoction. And I put some Vaseline in. I didn't bring my Vaseline, but y'all know me and Vaseline and coconut oil is very good friends. And so I mixed those together, and when I tell you I smell so good, you don't smell so good, you just be sniffing yourself for something, no reason. That's how I feel, you know, when I smell good. So that is my little spiel. And like I said, once you put your clothes on, spray your clothes down with that same body mist or perfume that you're using for the day, and you'll be fresh. Like I said, it always starts with a clean body, you guys. You can't put smell goods on top of a funky body. That's just a recipe for disaster all the way around. And if you really want to get to know your body really well, make sure you do those sniff tests, and comment below if you're at this part of the video to let me know that you're my oldies but a goodie, that you love this type of content. Comment below. I do the sniff test. I know that sounds weird, but I want to make sure you guys, if you're still watching me right now, make sure you put I do the sniff test, because it'll save you. You will, when you get to know your body odor and all of that, you'll know when stuff is not working right. You'll know when stuff is not right. So you need to understand at the end of the day, you gotta be okay with getting to know your body. Would you want somebody else walking up to you telling you funky? Better yet, they ain't gonna tell you. They'll talk about you. They're not gonna tell you. That's the thing about your body odor. People will smell you all day long and won't say a word to you. Unless there's somebody real close to you that love and care about you, they'll say something to you. But people out in the street and people at your job and stuff, they're not going to tell you. They'll talk about you. They'll spread it all over the office or all over the wherever, but they won't tell you. When they get back to you, it's already out. So do the smell test. Take care of your bodies, lady. You only get once. You only get one. And so make sure you're doing the proper things that you need for a clean body. And when you get a clean body, honey, you can spray on any kind of smell goods you want, and you'll be smelling fresh and clean because your base was clean. But if you sweaty and you done worked out and you trying to just mask the scent by spraying some stuff on, that ain't gonna work. Funk and smell goods don't mix together. So I hope this video blessed you guys. I hope that this video helped you in some way. Remember, comment below. I do the smell test, so I know that you are really a ride or die. You're my ride or die fans. But I love you guys. Remember, you are absolutely enough, and everything you need, it's already on the inside of you. So God bless, and I'll see you soon. Bye.